Okay, the day has come to let go one of my favorite cars in the garage. This is a 2008 BMW M3 E90 6-speed manual, jet black and extended fox red interior. It's a very rare color combination. You usually see carbon Schwartz, which has a little blue in it, and red interior, which is just the seats, not the full dash and the center tunnel. So yeah, this car has everything. So at the moment, this is the only jet black with fox red interior, full extended fox red interior, 6-speed manual E90 sedan for sale in US, well, on the online listings that I saw. But I'll quickly go over the car. And lately people have requested me to instead of just walking around, take these cars for sale. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. With this will be the first car I'll start off with. So without further ado, let's go over this. So most of the car is completely stock. The body is in excellent condition. So this vehicle does have a full LCI upgrade, which is LCI taillights, trunks. The headlights have been modified. These angel eyes, there's a carbon insert inside. They run perfectly flawless, no issues. The body on the vehicle is pretty straight. Competition package. These are OEM wheels, not aftermarket replicas on here. Pretty good condition. One chip right here on this wheel. Body overall pretty straight. No major dings or scratches on it. It's pretty well kept. The wheels do have spacers on it. The fitment's pretty good. The vehicle is lowered on H&R Springs, Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires all the way around. The back wheel looks pretty good. One minor scuff right there. Look at the fitment. This fits absolutely perfect. There's no scrubbing whatsoever. The rear quarter panel has been rolled professionally. There's nothing, it doesn't bulge out or anything. Is done right. And this is on a 12mm spacers in the back, 10mm on the front, which is going to get upgraded to a 15mm, so it fits perfectly. Let's see, the trunk looks pretty good. There are minor scuffs here and there, but nothing too crazy. BMW M Performance exhaust on this vehicle. Sounds absolutely great. It has an X pipe on it, and it does not have any catalytic converters, unfortunately. Here is the back driver wheel, again in great condition. Body on the driver's side is very good condition. This is jet black, so it will show somewhere. I would say the driver front wheel shows the most wear and tear on it, but nothing crazy. All it is, I think it's just some chips that like this right here, but it's not curved. Front bumper is in pretty good condition. No major rock chips on it. The hood looks pretty good overall. And let's go over this beautiful interior now. This is absolutely stunning. Extended fox red. So extended fox red is just not the seats. For many of the viewers who do not know what I mean by extended fox red. And extended fox red, you get the dash, color match, and the center tunnel. A lot of the red interiors you will see will just be the seats and the door panels. Interior's in pretty good shape. Driver's seat, minor wear on it, no tears. This is, I would say, the max. It's just the wear and tear. Non-smoker car, no pets have been here. I have personally owned this vehicle for the last 2.5 years. And this is exactly where I wanted it to look like. From exterior, mostly stock. Sound a little more aggressive, but sit a little more aggressive too. Interior is flawless all the way around. The headliner is not sagging on it either. It's in great condition. So is the rest of the interior. And I'll go over the... Okay, this doesn't want to cooperate. I think this shade of red looks perfect. BMW nailed it. It's not too bright, it's not too maroon. It's easy on eyes, and it just stands out. It's absolutely perfect. Passenger seat. This is just a map right here I put on here to do a quick driving video, as many have requested, and this is in great condition as well. All right, let's fire this thing up. I'm going to put this down. This is going to be a cold start, so it should be should be fun to listen. That rattle is a heat shield that rattles on it when they took out the cats, put the test pipe on it, but it goes away once it warms up. It only does it about 1200 RPMs when it's warming up. But if I was to remove the headers off of it, they would only come off to put aftermarket Super Sprint headers on it. So it's a waste of money just to take the headers off to completely remove the heat shields. But this vehicle does have brand new ACL rod bearings, OEM rod bolts, and everything related to it. All new gaskets, new spark plugs as well, new valve cover gaskets as well. And that was all done by a well-renowned shop down here in Georgia. Headlights look pretty good. Let me turn the rest of the lights on. I'm just going to turn the hazards on. These are switchbacks, the halos, they work as turn signals as well. Seems like this one is going out. This taillight will get replaced since it's on its way out. Looks like it wakes up, it goes out, but time to replace that taillight. With the LCI upgrade, oh, there's the taillight. Let me go away from it. So it has full LCI upgrade, which also includes Bluetooth. So it being a 2008, now it has Bluetooth for audio. As you can see, my phone's connected for audio and calls. And here is your additional USB, if anyone needs additional USB, along with the one inside the dash. I'm gonna let this warm up a little. That's due to the little tail light back there, and we will take this for a spin. Let me pause this. All right, we're up to temperatures on this thing. It's fully warmed up. Windows up. Let's take it for a spin. I'll put the windows down so we can actually hear what it really sounds like. This exhaust is absolutely amazing. E90 M3s, they're special cars, you know, with all the new cars, V8's going away, the V12's going in, naturally aspirated in general going away. It's a shame, but this was last of it. V8, naturally aspirated, high revving, 6-speed manual, 3 pedals. Everything that came after it's twin turbo. Inline 6, yeah, they're fast, but this is still true to BMW. You know, traction control, and the car doesn't tell you how to drive it. You drive the car, and it wants to be driven. I'm gonna open the windows. Let this hear this thing. I'll try to make it quick. Not a very long video because that walk around was pretty long by itself. And this is not in M mode right now. This is just completely crank it on. It changes when that M mode comes on. When those ITBs open a lot quicker, the demeanor of this car completely changes. It growls, it barks. It doesn't backfire. There's no popcorn tune on it. Please don't put any popcorn tunes on your cars. Enjoy the noise that coming out of the tailpipe. Pure. That is just it ruins it. The whole experience is completely ruined with those little pop, bang, bang. Not for this car. You gotta hear these downshifts when the M mode is on. As a matter of fact, let's turn it on. Why not? Yeah, but overall, you know, E39 really set the benchmark high in the M world. And I think this is a perfect, I wouldn't say successor to it, but a little brother to it. It doesn't deliver the torque as the E39 low end. The E39 M5 is just an amazing car overall. It does everything you want it to do. Well balanced and more. I don't think any M is gonna touch it, or has touched that level of performance and drivability. Overall perfection. That's the easiest way for me to put it. But this camp comes pretty close. You know, I would say it's after E39 M5. Yeah, E90 M3. 6-speed manual. DCT is fun. You could hear if you were behind this car. And this is a stock exhaust just with X pipes and no cats. And if I drive it normally and there's no drone in it, I'm not on top of my lungs. Let me put the window back up in that mode. It doesn't drone. It's sitting at 2,000 RPM. Let's raise it up a little. It's sitting at 2,500 RPM right now. You can have a proper conversation with someone. It's actually going to turn it. Proper conversation with someone without getting on top of your, not top of your lungs, but raising your voice. But yeah, back to what I was saying. DCT, yes, they're amazing. They're fun. You want to, drive spiritedly on a track. DCT is the way to go. But around town, you cannot beat this package. 6-speed manual, 3 pedals, the sound it makes, the driving experience. Not too many cars can touch this, and there's a reason these cars are, going up in value so quickly, and they keep going up. I don't see these cars coming down ever again. This car, I hate to let it go. I just don't drive it enough. It just sits there. And when it comes out, I'm just all smiles. It doesn't matter where I'm going. If I'm going to the grocery store just to put gas in it. Nothing can match this driving experience. I'm trying to think of what other cars gated or manual V8s that come close to it. I mean, you have your American muscle cars, but they don't sound like this. They're the proper muscle cars. This is overall a very well balanced car. But yeah, I'm like, if you can get your hands on an E90 E90X platform V8 M3. As a true car enthusiast, these cars are a must. This is what this car does. It shuts you up. You just want to listen to it. Rarely I'll have my audio, my music on this car because I just want to enjoy what's coming out of the tailpipes. If you're a car enthusiast, you know this. You don't care about music. You just want to hear what's coming out of the tailpipes. If you want to cruise, get something else. You know, get yourself an M5. Yeah, they're fun cars too, but that's a cruiser. But this is a true driver's car. The rest a little bit. Alright, let's get back. Man, what a car. What else do you want? Man, what a car. If you're a car enthusiast, make your goal. Buy one of these cars, man. It will spoil you. There's a reason when people see, people complain, oh, BMW drivers are assholes when they want to, when they're driving their cars. BMW drivers are not assholes. This is how these cars they want to be driven, let me put this car at 2,000 RPM. It's boring. There's no torque down there. These cars want to be revved past 4,000 RPM. That's where these cars live. And when you are driving this car, I guarantee you see a BMW person driving an M car, you will see a smile on their face. If they have, somewhat decent fun, they're smiling. We're not assholes when we drive these cars. That's how these cars want to be driven. It matches their attitude. These are not Corollas, these are not Camrys, and people don't drive these like Camrys. I mean, if my car sounds like this, why would I granny downshift it? I want to hear every single downshift. Pretty well balanced. It's on H&R Springs. There's not too much bouncing around. I just went over some railroad tracks. Pre-planted. Perfect lowering height. No problem whatsoever. And it's still a very good looking car. I mean, this car only modification, well, there's actually no modifications on the exterior other than it being lowered. And I still park this car wherever I go and I turn around and look at it. Every single time. It has aged really well. And you cannot match the sound out of the G80 or the F80 that came afterwards. The new one just looks like garbage from up front. F80, I'll give it some credit, but it sounds like complete garbage. It does, I'm sorry guys. It's a fast car, fun car, but it will always lose the sound competition to this car. Alright, let's take this camera out and do a quick walk around. Okay. So you turned around. Looks like the camera turned around at some point. I'm not really sure, but yeah, look at this. Whoever's gonna get this next, you'll be a very lucky person. I hate to sell this, but I'd rather let someone else have it who will actually enjoy the car than let it sit in a garage. I take it out every once in a while, but not this rivet. The 97,000 miles on it. This is like low miles, I understand. But 2008 BMW